Hi there, welcome back to Sending Ravens. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. Wow, crazy breaking news according to Telegram, but interestingly not on any mainstream type info output. Surprise, surprise. Ghislaine Maxwel verdict came back apparently guilty. Now, that was according to some big breaking news going around, in particular Nicholas Viniaman's Telegram. So many people sent me that from his Telegram, but apparently it's not. So I go to look it up. I'm on BBC News, so you'd think they'd know, right? And this was 44 minutes ago. They're still deliberating. So I'm wondering if that she was found guilty was what happened in the actual tribunal trial, right? And that word's out, and not, in her false, sort of falsified or movie trial that's actually ongoing. So that's something I'm going to ask about. Just what the heck is going on there? A lot of people are assuming that somehow in the general public, this trial will be a mistrial. Yet, when I look at it, I get that she's actually being tried and or has already been processed, possibly. At the spa. You know what I'm talking about. So pretty interesting. I wonder when we're going to officially know here, or when the general public's going to officially know. Because in my heart, I know they're not going to let her get away with what she got away with. And I wonder what it's going to mean going forward, considering all of the people's names attached to her. Unbelievable. So that's interesting. So is that false news that was on Telegram that she got a guilty verdict? Or is that maybe they know ahead of time and they're letting the cat out of the bag? What's going on here? Or is that the back channel, in fact, sort of like the real raw news reporting what happened already somewhere else? Okay, while this sort of facade thing is going on. Interesting that there's these other trials going on that got so much attention in the US, yet Ghislaine Maxwel's barely gets a mention, on the news. Can you believe it? Yeah, you can. Okay, so I'm going to look at that. I also want to get a little housekeeping done. So Jean-Claude and I, we just can't not work. No, we had to do some pay-per-views, and it was fun too. Actually, it was really fun. We did, which one? Oh, we did the Crypto Woo. So Beyond Crypto Woo, I think it is called. Look it up, Beyond Crypto Woo. And A Hitchhiker's Guide to Investing. And it's a lot of fun to do. That's fun because I'm bringing I have no actual technical knowledge. I've never even bought any cryptos. I have no clue how to buy crypto or make a wallet or whatever. I don't know how to do that. I think I will be learning it soon though. But I really haven't done it up till now. I do like to buy silver. So silver is something I absolutely can get around. I can get my head around that. So silver is physical silver. Absolutely nothing. I'm not, I'm not a money advisor by any means. So I, don't take my word for it. But physical things like silver and or gold, if you can afford it, because I know gold's pricey right now. But all of that, I feel like is going to get righted. Like what silver is actually going for right now seems to me like a gift to us, because everything points to, and so the cards agree that it's going to go once it gets let off the leash kind of thing. And once the real money system comes into play, it's silver and gold are going up, in particular silver. Interesting. So that's just what we get in the cards. But I thought it was going to already be gone up even before Christmas, but timing isn't always exactly accurate with tarot. But it does consistently say that it's going up, and to 600 an ounce plus. So, even in the next couple of months. So that is absolutely something you want to get in on, considering it's about 27, maybe US, depending on the day, $27 an ounce. So if something went up to 600 in the next couple of months, that's from $27. That's pretty sweet, and could set you up. People are calling it a way to have, generational wealth. That's sort of a word that's being kicked around. But I have a feeling the world's going to get a lot easier financially, believe it or not. So everybody's like, I've been getting all kinds of emails, scare mails, I call them, where people are giving the worst case scenario, like we're about to get rounded up into camps. Oh my goodness, especially the truthers. Interstates are going to have checkpoints, and those people are going to be rounded up if they're oh yeah, there's the scare emails are just going nuts. And that was the plan. I mean, I was even reading things in one email. It was like the guillotines that we looked into quite a while ago, some months ago, that had been bought en masse during the Obama years. Okay, that was the plan, that they were going to round up anybody that wasn't in the program, shall we say, and was sort of against globalists, elites' agenda to basically depopulate the world. Okay, that was absolutely the plan, you guys. That's old news. That plan's been literally hijacked by the good guys. Okay, so if you've been watching any of my videos, you wouldn't send me emails like that, because that is absolutely been hijacked, okay, and taken off. That's not one of the moves, but that was going to be one of the moves. But it makes sense that just before, the end of the year, they throw everything, every little ounce of fear at us they can. Okay, so don't forget, we create our destiny, visualize and create as we speak, as we think, as we believe. Going forward, and how we speak about our future helps it become. So is that what you want to, is that how you want your future to look? Okay, so I don't even waste my time. I don't even watch those kind of videos, because I just know what I've been getting. It doesn't ever say, that's going to happen. None of that looks like it's going to happen. So I'm just not going with it. So let's look at this Ghislaine Maxwel trial thing. Let's see, in this movie of a trial that's happening, because I know it's not real. Whenever I look at it, it's not real. But let's have a look at how are they going to end that movie. Is that going to be a mistrial, like a lot of really smart people say? Or is that going to be, and maybe that's the case because they'd want to outrage people, and draw more, that might even draw more attention. But once another elite gets away with, that kind of thing, or are they actually going to process her properly? Is that going to surprise us? When I first looked at it, that's what it looked like, that it would turn around into the favor of the regular folks. So in other words, she'd get a guilty charge. So let's see if what we got here. Wow. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. We've also got the 4 of Swords. So whatever's really going on, she's nowhere near that courtroom, you guys. She is not physically in the courtroom. So that is a facade. All those drawings, okay, they're just made up, because she's nowhere near the courtroom. She's somewhere really hot. And humid and sunny, and yeah, she's likely at the south of Florida spa, is what I call it. She's likely somewhere like that. She hasn't been processed though yet. Okay, but they're going to deal with her, or they are dealing with her, but she's nowhere near where they're saying she is. So that's just part of the movie. You better believe it. And they're about to pronounce her sentence here. 6. So it looks like they've established that she was absolutely partners with Epstein, so it's not like they're separating her from Epstein. Like, I know she was trying to make it look like, or that was part of the movie, that she was trying to make it look like she was as big of a victim as the rest of those, you know, young people that they'd round up for them. Okay, yeah, give me a break. But anyway, she's made deals. She's made a deal. She's made a deal, or is making deals somewhere totally different. So yeah, we got that. Wow, it doesn't want to tell me here. Page of Wands. I'm going to ask a different way. What is the outcome? Yeah, it keeps telling me what really she's doing. So she's busy making deals. She looks like she's given all kinds of evidence about Epstein and pals. So she's making deals to, you know, deal with her life going forward, or how they're going to end her life if that's what happens, at the South Florida spa. So that's, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. It has nothing to do with the movie here, but it doesn't look like she's been processed yet. So whoever put that out, that verdict that she was guilty, found guilty, I think that's false. I think that telegram is false. Yeah. But let's have a look. So let's literally look at, so the movie now, because you got to be really specific with cards, because we were asking about Ghislaine Maxwel. So it was talking about the real Ghislaine Maxwel. Now let's say the movie they're playing out of her trial. Okay, how does that end? Does it end with her being found guilty, or does she get off in that movie? I wonder if that's telling me it's a hung jury, because we've got this Two of Swords, so it looks like it gets held up. One person in particular could hold this whole thing up. If it's a hung jury, I wonder if that means a mistrial. I wonder if that'll be what plays out in the movie, it looks like. I don't actually think she gets found guilty. Interesting. And if you look at it, so they have a certain judge that's known to be deep state dark cults. So I think they placed that judge there on purpose. I think the good guys did. I think the whole thing is to outrage people. I think that whole trial is literally part of the movie, and there's going to be a hung jury, it looks like. Doesn't really look like, or they really hold things up. Somebody's going to really hold it up, it looks like. And she looks like this might be a mistrial. So those wise people that gone before us saying that, I think they're right. I think this movie is going to end badly and look bad, and it's going to make the elites look like once again they're winning. But I got a feeling it's a bit of a calm. It's a bit of a, they got a reason for that, and it feels like it's part of the wake-up call. So the part of the wake-up call is that movie, but her actual situation is very, very different. She is singing for her future life and how either it ends or where she ends up. But she absolutely is going to pay for her crimes. I think we're all going to find out about that in the coming months as well. But the movie is it's gonna look like, it looks like a hung jury. So I guess what that means, would that be a mistrial? So if anybody knows what would happen if they can't decide, the jurors cannot, so somebody won't come over, so it won't be unanimously. Somebody's going to hold it up. So whatever that ends up being, and that sounds to me like a mistrial. And if it is a mistrial, can it even be tried again? But so that, I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. And really, no mainstream media is paying attention to that. And that's part of what they're going to show you. I think they're going to show you just how dirty these guys play, just how dirty the justice system is, and how the mainstream media is hyping up these trials over here. That, by the way, were also part of the movie, right? You know what I'm talking about, that happened just before Ghislaine got her day in court, okay? And then this one gets completely buried. Unbelievable. And swapped out judge at the last minute, all kinds of shenanigans, so obvious. Okay, I feel like that's a setup for the justice system in the US to just show you how bad it is and how in the favor of the elites it is. Don't worry about it. If that's what happens, you guys, don't sweat it. It feels like that's literally part of the movie, and that's for the sheeple, not for you. What's going on for you is different. So likely that that telegram that was sent around, they were either jumping the gun or they're telling you on the back channel what really happened or what's really going to happen to her. She is... yeah, she's being dealt with, you guys, so don't sweat it. Yeah, so housekeeping. Okay, you gotta check out that new, if you're into the stocks and crypto, gold and silver, you gotta check out our new Crypto Woo, Beyond Crypto Woo. And I'll put a link below the video here. And also, there's another one. Oh yeah, we're about to start. So tonight, after this video, Jean-Claude, myself, and Julie, the astrologer, we're going to do a really cool, we're going to try something really cool. We're actually going to look at investing according to your birth, so let's say your birth sign, right? So if you're a Taurus, in the month of January, what's your best, what should you be doing according to astrology? And then I'm going to throw some cards. So we're actually going to bring astrology into looking at what's going on financially for people. So we're going to get really, really into it. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And our first, we're doing our first one. So that'll be, I'm pretty sure we're doing it. We'll have time to do it tonight. So that'll probably be up either really late tonight or tomorrow. Jean-Claude's pretty good at getting these things up really fast. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. And I'm gonna do a big look at, on Tarot by Janine, I'm gonna do a big what's coming for 2022. So we're gonna just look at the year and hopefully calm some of your nerves, because like I said, I've been getting nonstop fearful. Oh my god, the fear porn that's out there right now is just over the top. So I just want to remind everybody, don't read stuff like that. Like if the title already gives you a gut punch, you might not want to, I get you want to be informed. I get it. You want to be on top of it, but they're just regurgitating what the plan was. This is what's been going on. I even got another one that says there's Chinese troops in Canada. That's been going around for at least 2 years. Okay, that none of that came to pass, and it's not true. There isn't a whole bunch of Chinese troops in Canada. Okay, a whole bunch of that got proven what was really going on there.